Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Flavor Foley reaction. Today we have Water the Roses. This one is from the same group that did Weather Girl that I got to, I think, about a week ago now. Except this one isn't an Eleanor Forte song. This one is a Gummy song, or at least sung by that V-synth. So I'm expecting a different vibe here because every V-synth has a different kind of style that they work the best with, and I'm sure that these producers are aware of that and want to experiment with that, but I'm not sure what this song is going to sound like, what genre it's going to be, and Sen Poppy wanted me to get to this one as well as some other ones in the future, so here I am getting to this one, and without further ado, let's go!
I guess it can't be helped, it's just
Ooh, yeah, completely different vibe already.
Notice if it never blooms again as my roots grow tangled, letters running on red. I just close
I also know,
I get stuck within my head.
Since this is a group of producers, I don't know who's writing what. They might be all written and produced by like different combos of people.
Late nights alone, the sapling prays to grow, to see it through the fall.
Kind of chilling.
Through paths unknown.
It's bouncy. I like it.
Looks but rose. Hello, awarded best in show. My inking flows, and we're running in circles again.
The style is definitely cuter than the one from Weather Girl. But they're both really fun in their own ways. That's what I love about music. It's such a fun hook. This chorus is great. And again, Gummy's voice, perfect for this. That brightness. Also the vocoder-esque thing they're doing on the chorus. Really fun.
Could make me run away, moving soil like mountains for a chance of brighter days. But the 8 small letters never show me their grace. Kiss a rose, a bush, daisies, and the sky's forever gray. And it feels so stupid because you feel the same. And when the water, the roses, I can trust you to stay. So here I lay neath the shimmering moon.
I think it's really neat the way that they're handling her vocals in the bridge too. The pre-chorus, rather. That like dip they're giving her. It almost sounds a little auto-tuney. Really high note. Ooh, good line. Really good line in the lyrics there.
I guess it can't be helped, it's just a matter of when. If
come on, the guitar break.
Then I'll take it on the chin. If our roots grow separate, if the roses stay dead, I can plant new seeds and when tomorrow's flower bed. And it feels so stupid because you feel this.
We vibing now.
The roses, I can trust you to stay. So here I lay neath the shimmering moon, just a lost track fool. What do I do but wait for you?
This is a really well-written song. Another one, 2 in a row, 2 for 2. Lyrically, musically, really fun in their own ways, super creative. Great message on this. Man, The feels kind of come in there for me at the end of the song. That was really powerful. The way that they produced the vocals too helped push that, but I'll get into that. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So by no means am I a V-synth producer or a specialist in that field at all. I'm really not. I'm a longtime enjoyer of Vocaloid stuff in general and the V-synth community. Like, just seeing what people create with it has always been so fascinating to me. The availability of these voice banks has always been so neat in my eyes. The fact that people can just grab them and go and just approach whatever genre they want to, and they'll have a voice for that even if they can't sing it themselves or are too afraid to without the training, the necessary tools, etc. That's always been what I found was cool about voice synth stuff in general. But then there's songs like this by people who know about these vocal synths and what their strengths and weaknesses are, and the fact that Gummy can definitely do a lot of different genres. I've heard her voice on a lot of different songs and a lot of different sounds, but her voice, in my opinion, works the best when you have a song like this that's a little bit bumpy. It has this poppiness to it. She has a poppiness to her voice. Most of them do, but her voice especially, very versatile in that genre, and you can kind of do whatever you want with the message in that as well, as long as it meets that general criteria of, can you make it poppy-ish, because her voice works the best with that, in my opinion. Examples of that really shine when you get to stuff like when she's hitting those really high notes. Her voice is so clear and it really cuts through at those points, and that's something that, like, you would only be able to belt out as a human, or you'd have to flip into your falsetto or head voice, and you can't really do the falsetto head voice thing and keep that power behind it. And then if you belt it, it's too hard to get back down to the notes below, at least easy enough. It would take some pretty decent singing talent to be able to do that and not have it sound weird. But for Gummy and her voice bank, she just kind of goes for it, and there's a natural climb down, so it just works. It has this really solid held power up at the top, and it doesn't lose that on the way down like a human would. So that's why songs like this work really well for her, when you have those like really punchy, powerful moments in your song that are supposed to leave an impact, especially an emotional one, like the section in there where she had those really nice lines in there. The "when I bloom, it won't be for you." I love that. The writing of this song is just so good. I've always been kind of a fan, like low key, of like breakup songs, not in like the Taylor Swift way that's a little too girly pop for me a lot of the time. But what I do love are songs like this that are a little bit less direct, but also run with that metaphor and kind of just fully adjust to it and work with it. The same kind of thing happened in Weather Girl. They took that theme and decided to make that the world they were writing the song in, and they adjusted the mood and the message for that theme, and I think that's really cool. It's always been one of my favorite things for writing styles, is being able to take your message, adjust it to a different world and a different setting, but still get your point across. That's such a neat artistic thing to be able to do that. It's a skill that not a lot of people have, and these producers definitely have it. And then there were also just characteristic things in her voice, the tuning of it, that sounded really cool too. I mentioned the little like twinge she has that, like, I wouldn't call it a twang necessarily, but she has like a dip in her voice where it starts lower and goes higher. And I assume that's supposed to be kind of replicating a human voice, how we don't necessarily always hit a perfect note, we kind of scoop into it. That's kind of what they did here. It also feels a lot like what the synth was doing behind it, so it's probably trying to mimic that, which makes it feel a little bit more like it's part of the song, and again, adding that little bit of personality to it, a little bit of that flair that just makes it feel so cohesive as a track. This is a really well done song. Like, I wouldn't necessarily call the individual parts of the instrumental of it all that impressive. It's kind of just doing what it needs to, but that's all you got to do sometimes, because everything else is working really well for the song and you want it to work together. So a lot of the times that means don't overdo it with the instrumental, let it be a support, let the vocals do their thing, and you can write them for each other in that way. Like, that balance is a thing, and not a lot of people tend to think about that. I think a lot of people just go, how cool can I make it? How much fun can I have with the instrumental or the vocals? And then there's too much clashing during the actual song itself. Like, the songwriting process isn't just a, hey, let's do everything and it'll work out. It's like a metaphysical dance. You have to understand the concepts of what you're dealing with in order to branch out in certain locations better than others, and know when to hold back other spots in order to make the other one shine. So in this case, having the instrumental just kind of be you know, an instrumental. It's all it is. It's just doing its thing. It's well done, but it's not getting in the way of the vocals, which are definitely the showstopper here. Definitely the absolute top of the bar on this song. And it works really well. You hear the story, you understand what's going on. You're not getting distracted by a bunch of other stuff going on in the instrumental. It knows when to step back and allow the vocals to be there on their own. Just in general, really good compositional awareness here and just knowing how to balance all that. But I also think I've been yapping a little too long for a video this long. I usually don't yap quite this much unless a song is really getting my brain to fire up, and it is today. So man, this song really got me going, but I am going to end it here. So thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you have something else you want me to get to, drop it in the comments below. Or if you want to do what some Poppy did and guarantee a request, you can go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships where I have tiers where you can guarantee me listening to a song, whatever it is. It can be whatever genre, whatever stuff. It could be vocal synth, it could be from a game, it can be anything really, and you can force me to listen to it, and I will do that. But otherwise, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!